my face. It's the new Super NES 1 or 2 player game. Bill Lambier's combat basketball from Hudson Soft. No refs, no fouls, only one rule to win. Up to 8 challenges, assemble teams, and compete in league play. Find out who the mystery guest is in this ad and enter the Hudson Soft sweepstakes. Call 800.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. Talk is cheap, your grandfather used to say, and damn it, was he ever right? The older you get, the more you realize your grandparents were filled with ancient wisdom. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter. Everyone's yapping, yap, 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 yap. It matters what you do in life. That's what will define you. That's how people will judge you. Everyone can talk. Very few people can walk. Money talks and bullshit walks. And that's why we say that, because this rivalry is bullshit. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese in the WNBA here in college. The reason why this is a bullshit rivalry is because the two don't even compare. Angel Reese is not a good basketball player, even though she can talk a big game and taunt Caitlin Clark. Because Caitlin Clark can actually put up the money. She can actually put up the numbers. Caitlin Clark is the single best basketball player, arguably, to ever live. The reason why is that, well, she holds the scoring records for men and for women. You know how insane that is? How few women in any sport could measure up to men on just a pure data level, on a pure points level, on any sport, anywhere. This is wild. She has broken the men's and women's scoring record with nearly 4,000 points over her career, beating Pete Maravich and Kelsey Plum in the men and women's. What has Angel Reese done exactly? Well, Angel Reese has starred in McDonald's commercials. You know, I guess there's a talent to it.
Here for a while. Yeah, Chris. Nothing but net.
So talented. Wow. Look at some of these shots. That's just incredible. You know, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, I don't really care about the NBA, WNBA. I don't care about any of it. But it does have cultural impact. Just like, well, when Angel Reese plays Caitlin Clark and they get blown out by nearly 2-1. 58-93. Now, this is a game that had pulled in record viewership. And the reason why is because of this rivalry, which again isn't really fun because, well, it would be a good rivalry if Angel was actually good at basketball. She's not. She's good, very LeBron James style. She's very good at flapping her gums. And that's exactly what happened here when Angel Reese decided to turn her blowout loss into a Jussie Smollett case. Now, she's playing for Chicago, so it's on brand here, right? And she did the same thing that Jussie Smollett did. In this clip that I'm about to show you, Angel Reese said that somebody called me a racist name, right? Somebody, probably in a MAGA hat, right? You know, it said a racial slur, and then, what was it? Dumped bleach, fake news kind of thing. Well, the whole Jussie Smollett thing. She did a full Jussie Smollett. Here we go.
And then Chicago will maintain the basketball.
Hear that?
Reese misses.
So she misses that little la 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 la. That's what Angel Reese declared was racism. That hurt my feelings so badly that we ended up, you know, losing the game by nearly 50 points. That was it. Don't worry, the WNBA is on it. On it. The angry girl bosses running the WNBA, who've never turned a profit ever, who subsist entirely off of the revenue that the men's league and the NBA provide, which is not a lot of revenue, actually. Nobody likes the NBA at all. The WNBA said Sunday is investigating allegations of hateful fan comments directed at Angel Reese during Saturday's game in their blowout loss involving Caitlin Clark. Oh, The WNBA strongly condemns racism and hate and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or society. Remember that, because it'll come in handy later. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter. The third quarter of Indiana's 93-58 win over Chicago, Clark slapped the ball after Reese grabbed an offensive rebound, cleared a path for the basket. Reese fell to the court, got back up, tried to confront Clark. Clark's foul was upgraded to a flagrant. Reese and Boston were assessed for technical fouls. Oh, okay. Reese was booed by fans in the Grain Bridge Field House throughout the game, but the volume increased during her ensuing foul shots. Reese said, "We welcome the WNBA's investigation of racism." And guess what? They found, after reviewing all of the footage, the WNBA announces that after investigating, they found no racist comments. Shocker. Angel Reese lied. She's the Jussie Smollett with the worst shooting percentage. No comment on Brittany Griner's blatant racism, though. Look at this. We've investigated, based on the information gathered to date, including from relevant fans, teams, and arena staff, as well as audio and video of the game, we have not substantiated it. WNBA is committed to fostering a safe and inclusive environment. We'll enforce fan conduct. Boy. So the WNBA has said they found no evidence of racism against Angel Reese. Well, Angel Reese can't allow that, right? There's a grift to be had. She's not good at basketball. She's got to be good at something. And the race war is what we want.
There's no place in this league for that. I think the WNBA, our team and our organization has done a great job supporting me. I've had communication from everyone, from so many people across this league, and being able to support me. And going through this whole process, obviously, it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone, and I think they've done a great job supporting us in this.
How did it affect you Saturday, trying to do your job, trying to play, and having this going on simultaneously?
Yeah, obviously it's tough, but I think I have a great support system. I'm loved by so many people, and obviously in the moment it's hard to hear, but
So amazing.
my support system is great. God has protected me in so many different ways. I've gone through so many different things in the past couple of years of my life, but I think just having this support and this love and being a part of an organization that really supports me and loves me is something that I couldn't imagine not being a part of.
What do you think the league's response, just coming out right away and getting that investigation going?
Yeah, obviously, like I said, they understand that this is the priority. Obviously, there's no place for this, and they preach. I think 2 days before they put out no hate, no speech. And obviously, the women in this league, they know that, and know there's no space for that.
There's no space for hatred, says Angel Reese. Just a reminder, this is the moment in question where Angel Reese is sitting there saying, "I can't even do my job because the race hate is so high." That's it. That was it.
Basketball will maintain the basketball.
Oh, like a noisemaker or something. Like a what was it? Like a repeater? Like a vuvuzela thing? Like a Mexican soccer game? Yeah, okay. You'd be shocked to learn, these are the headlines all around the internet. No evidence of racism, no evidence of racism, no evidence of racism. WNBA can't verify hateful comments. It's amazing how they frame that. Isn't that incredible? How ESPN even covers the Angel Reese fake racism allegation in the headline story. Unable to verify, even if the headline implicitly assumes her racism allegations were true. It's just shameful. Unable to verify. Look at the writer, too. She's not going to notice you, dude. Okay? She's not going to keep sliding into her DMs. You know what I mean? Yeah, good luck, bud. So here's what I find particularly fascinating about all of this. Not only is Angel Reese a terrible basketball player, and what happens when you're really bad at acting, like Jussie Smollett, when your career is failing and you're no good at what you do, you have to Colin Kaepernick yourself, right? You have to say, "Oh yeah, hey, it's racism." You have to become a social justice warrior. If you're no good at what you do, you have to become a social justice warrior. ESPN star. In humiliating U-turn after WNBA racism probe proves Caitlin Clark fans abused Angel Reese. Failed to prove. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I thought ESPN broadcaster has been forced into a humiliating apology and U-turn. WNBA found no evidence of racism. Yeah, I mean, dude, if you're at a WNBA game, like really? If you're at a WNBA game, like, is that really where like you're gonna find the most racist elements of society inside the WNBA? Well, interestingly, yeah. And the racism is coming from Angel Reese. Look at this. Angel Reese shares TikTok trolling white girl Caitlin Clark. As bitter, says she's scared of her. Oh, would you look at this? Look at this. White girl running from the fade. Interesting. So, wait a second. It's do you think that if Caitlin Clark was sharing on Instagram calling Angel Reese racial slurs, that that would be a story? Yeah, I think so. But here's Angel Reese sharing on TikTok calling Caitlin Clark a white girl running from the fade. Well, all the people who said Reese had nothing against Clark, doesn't care about the race, will they retract it now? What about all the high-minded talk about how this isn't a racist league? How we're above that? How there's no place for discrimination? Is the WNBA going to investigate Angel Reese here? Oh, they would never dare. It's incredible. Angel Reese reposted a TikTok video featuring what appears to be a racial slur directed at Caitlin Clark. And then go on to attack her. And she has attacked her. I mean, look at this.
Clark, look at this. Not a play on the ball by Angel Reese. Hey, Shaq, you know, I'd lay off her. She's just so goddamn dirty. Like, not going for the ball at all. What is this?
That's like an assassination attempt. Look at that. That's like trying to rip someone's head off. That's like brain damage kind of stuff. So filthy. So dirty. This is how Caitlin Clark is treated in the WNBA. There's clip after clip of this. So they can share this kind of stuff. Like, she can share this kind of stuff. She can use racial slurs, but nothing ever comes back on them. I genuinely can't believe that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark saga has turned into a race issue when it's genuinely just because Angel Reese is a terrible person and even worse at basketball. Nobody should ever compare the two as athletes. Not even close. Caitlin Clark indicted for murder after fouling Angel Reese. She reposted a video and it remains up on her TikTok. I'm sure she'll eventually take it down, but screenshots are forever. Racism in the WNBA towards Caitlin Clark is appalling and it's disgusting. WNBA says it has zero tolerance for hate and racism, yet the league is refusing to comment on Angel Reese's racist post about wanting to fight a white girl, Caitlin Clark. Well. Funny when it's flipped around, isn't it? Amazing. All talk. That's all it's always been, right? It's amazing. Full Jussie Smollett. Never go full Jussie Smollett. It's all it's ever been, right? So just ignore the noise. If you want this to be some type of like life advice, here's the life advice. No one will ever judge you for what you say. No one ever does that. They'll judge you for what you do, what you build, what you become, and who you are, your actions, and that's all that counts in the end. So you should make an action count right now. You should like, share, and subscribe to this channel. It's your boy Ben.